welcome to season 5, episode 4 of Charmed. Side note, wonderful, amazing day. Obviously, the Eagles won the Super Bowl. If y'all know, I'm obviously from Philly. You know how we roll. I definitely was downtown. Enjoying things. It's actually about to be 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 2:39. And I was like, I'm not going to go to sleep until I record this fucking reaction because y'all deserve a Monday treat, as well as I got a Sunday treat. Go Birds. EAGLES, Eagles. Because our fucking mayor cannot spell that shit right. Last episode, we ended up having a Grams type of tea. She came in, she conquered, she pretty much proved to Piper that Piper can actually handle this on her own. She already conquered her season 4 arc of being able to handle being an older sister and taking on the responsibility of their family and protecting the Halliwell witches' legacy, especially after having a last season 422 opportunity to basically live a normal life, which is something that she's been tackling with for 3 seasons essentially. And every season, regardless if it was a different task of having that moment of like, damn, I wish my life was human. I wish my situation that I've been dealing with has been very human based. She had a chance, the easy way out, to become human and have all this witch nonsense be free from her, and she still stuck to her guns by the end and realized this is her. This is her. Like, being a witch is them. They can't like just go away with it, you know? And so we're dealing with season 5 of her now learning to be a mother and accepting the kind of, nervousness and scariness touching what happened to her mom and how, she's approaching closer and closer to the age where her mom essentially died, or at least had like, her last child before dying. Her mom did die young. And wondering if she's going to face that same encounter as her mom. Because obviously now Prue has died, kind of faced it like her mom, because they were hinting at Prue being like the mom. She looked like the mom. She whatever. They did a parallel of that in season 2, and they were talking about it mostly every time they got basically saying that Prue was like her mom. And now Piper is now stepping into that. Now she's an older sister. Now she's being looked at as a you're now about to be like your mom. You're pregnant. You're a witch, and she obviously had a little bit of parallels of what she did, like that her mom would do as well too. So now having this be checked on, I'm excited to see her act like a true mother, and how her baby might end up increasing her little power feat because her baby is helping her heal, and the baby is definitely powerful than we've seen, and we didn't even fully see the baby yet. And I also did make a little theory or conspiracy that I do think that she's not going to have a daughter. I think they're kind of like just, what is it called when they show it in your face all the time, and then like they keep trying to hint it, like wink, or like foreshadow or manifest this idea of it being a daughter. But I honestly think it's gonna be a son, and because every time I turn around, they're like, my niece, and due to the timeline changing because we fixed our era to prevent what was going to happen in season 202. That doesn't mean that we're still gonna have a daughter. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna have a son, and it's gonna be funny when they get like a plot twist like, oh yeah, you're actually having a son, a powerful, charmed one. So anyways, let's dive in.
Nothing less.
Them bangs was crazy work.
Can you feel it?
Don't stop.
Your wife is almost here.
Oh, my wife.
Your wife? Oh, she's trying to catch him. Oh, she's trying to get caught cheating.
Oh, your husband was so much fun. It's time to snap out of it and feel the pain.
Oh, she's had her phone down for that man. This man, huh?
Death did us part, Cole. Just because you figured out a way to come back doesn't mean that I didn't keep my end of the bargain. You're firm to do it, then yeah.
I also used my powers to vanquish 3 demons this week. What about that?
Cole, it doesn't matter.
Yo, he's unserious, bro. Cole is so unserious.
He saved that woman.
What the
Paige.
hell?
Yeah, just a second.
Bubbles? Oh, that baby, huh?
I noticed. Look, I gave up a promising career so I could focus on the craft. And no offense,
Not the
Piper, I
promising
still got a
career.
lot to learn, which means I can't just sit around the house chit-chatting. What else is happening to you?
What's happening is I think my baby is trying to turn me into some kind of pacifist.
Okay, what you mean? Look.
Is that Cole? Oh my
Yeah.
God, I can't believe he's doing look at me, I'm a good guy routine on prime time. Phoebe must be thrilled.
Okay, well, I think this attack on Melissa was demonic, and the elders want me to watch after her until she's safe.
Now the elders want you to do shit when she's pregnant. They about to piss me off.
Crying thing.
Leah, you got something to say about that?
I'm sure that it's just all this arguing has got the baby upset.
We weren't arguing
Leah, the
before
baby
that.
is an inch long. All this arguing is upsetting the mommy.
Oh my god, not my ship. I already lost one ship. Y'all can't be doing this to me. Like, I can't be having this.
No, poison arrows. They don't usually set fires.
Yeah, this lady said she loves watching
Kill her anyway.
the
I
man
don't know,
die.
but the sooner we find out, the sooner I'll probably be able to finish a conversation with
He's no
Oh!
hero. And if you're here to make me give an interview, that's exactly what I'll say.
Oh.
Which is why you will be getting the interview instead. Consider this a personal favor.
Lady!
Favor. I mean order.
Lady! Lady! Oh!
Police! And the can is open, the worms are out, and you may as well use them to go fishing.
You know what might make you feel better? A little music.
You gonna start fucking singing? Something about the cold? Oh yeah, the T. He's just a hot fuck.
Mostly I was hoping that one of the powers I picked up from the demonic wasteland would protect me from the flames.
You know what? Let's just forget it. Let's just forget this whole thing. Okay, do you think this is some kind of game?
He's dead
Do you
serious.
have any idea how disturbing it was for me to watch you walk through a wall of fire?
I saved a woman's life. How is that?
Cole, evil is inside of you. It's who you are. And no amount of good deeds will ever change that.
Damn.
You're wrong.
Oh she going crazy. Hold on.
Relax, Piper. I summoned him into a trap so he can tell me which one of his lovely friends is
You
trying to kill
summoned
Melissa.
this man?
I'm sorry.
At least he's distracted. Yeah, give him that. Oh. No, Leo just better be here.
We need help, especially if my baby's gonna be messing with my powers. Look, Melissa's husband's lungs were incinerated.
They trying to play. They're playing with us right now.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
What's
You
up?
can't teleport.
And now you don't even come home when I call?
Well, I haven't had a chance to get in and heal Melissa.
And then you get Leo too. Hey, we already had too many problems. Get that Bob Bing bitch.
Oh, no.
Don't make me mad on my damn day. Hey! She was like, he's cheating? Don't do that. Yeah, get that whore off of him. Thank you. Bitch! Oh, yes! How fucking dare that bitch try to push my fucking queen out that fucking window? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, our pacifist offspring just turned my best offensive power into flowers, which got me blown out a window.
Right.
Are you alright?
And her rage turned her into a siren, a vengeful demon who seduces married men with her song, then destroys the couple with the very flames that consumed her.
Okay, so she just hate her.
You guys?
What the fuck is
You don't
that?
understand.
I don't understand. You don't understand.
Well, I understand that your charges are more
Boy and
important
girl,
than your
fellas.
family.
They just switched. The baby made them switch.
Can't have been good.
What happened?
What?
Well, I tried to tell you guys, orbs were swirling and what just happened here?
She didn't see that.
Melissa, wait.
Okay, yeah, they got. Oh,
Hey, that's my power.
they got a smell.
Lucky you didn't meet all three. You wouldn't have had the luxury of calling me for healing.
Right.
But they are no different than any other woman when it comes to love.
Okay, mind you, only 2 of them have any relationships to a husband.
Yours because the two of you were not communicating.
Clock
We
it.
were communicating.
Clock
We were
it.
just communicating loudly.
And badly.
Well, think what you want. I think my niece is a genius.
Straight.
Shouldn't we concentrate on swapping our powers back?
Leo,
Come on
learn
now,
how to
Leah,
wait.
You know how that works. You two are only going to get your powers back once you've learned your lessons.
Right.
Okay, can we just focus on the siren? Power swap or not? If
She in
came
her
after
Edward
you, well,
era.
she's still vulnerable.
Hey, you're still married too. She might come after you.
Yeah,
Right.
technically.
I think she might be the one who...
Set the fire? Yeah, we got that.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Hey,
Yeah,
how
Lee.
did you do that?
Yeah, he
I
did.
don't know, but since your powers are obviously a little off,
Yeah,
maybe I
that's
could
off.
help.
That's okay. We don't need your help. We got enough demons to deal with around here.
Oh, wow.
Why? Well, because you have Leo's powers now. That means you're the White Lighter.
Yeah.
No, but that doesn't mean I know what to do.
I think that's the point.
To learn.
Cast a spell to help her deal with what she's been through today. Call me crazy, but somehow I don't think witchcraft is the solution here.
Yeah, she's mourning her husband.
Whoa. Another charge is
So
in
that's.
trouble.
Oh, big trouble.
You go after her. I've got to go. What? No, you can't expect me to...
Well, she definitely left. Oh, you speak in French.
Whoa, was that French?
We're in Orber.
Ridiculous. Piper!
No, mind you, them elders ain't doing shit. Them elders is watching and laughing.
Why do they call it morning sickness if it lasts all day?
She is with Melissa, and she's not real happy about it either.
Whoa, I gotta go. Somebody's calling.
Hey, Piper, wait. I need help with your power.
Foley. Like, she Foley and the girl. I'm sitting this the fuck out. He found him.
Siren, I'm sure you two will want to be alone.
No, we don't. Get him out. You won't let this bitch get Cole? Are you serious? And pretend. And then she didn't want to kiss him.
Right now, I need to sing for your witch.
The pillow. Get him some ice cream, y'all.
I
Come
don't know
on.
what's wrong with me.
Dude, it's the crying thing.
What happened to Melissa?
Word
Right.
travels fast.
Clock that tea.
I feel like she's in trouble, but I'm getting so many damn signals I can't find her. What's a personality?
My
Right.
job is being a full-time witch, and I intend to be good at
No.
it, and I don't think there's a problem with me concentrating on magic.
No,
Well,
it's
there is when you're in
balance.
such a...
Because the diving into her wanting to be a full-on witch, I'm like, I understand, but like, you're gonna have to find, you're gonna make new spells every
Pretty
day.
good white layer.
He
Yep.
knows I'm not here to hurt you.
We got a little.
Look, I know you don't know
Connections.
me. And after everything you've been through today,
She don't believe that, honestly. She's
I
going
feel
through a
like
lot.
I'm going crazy.
yeah, I think after what you've been through today, anybody would.
I've been trying, but there's all this chaos in my brain.
Let's go
I
ahead
keep
and,
hearing
go there.
voices, and there's all this pain, and I can't isolate anything.
I know it's hard, but you have to try.
Location now.
Phoebe.
Okay, well, that's not working, and we can't orb all over town trying to find her. You have to sense her.
Well, I can't.
Piper, you
You
have
gotta
to.
lock in. Shoot that burnt your ass. Girl, you. Right, what are you talking about? Like. Oh. Well, yes, idiot.
That's not possible.
Now,
How do you think I do it? How do you think I separate myself?
she's a pro at this point.
By coming home to you. I've been walking around in your life all day, and I need you to allow me to do the same thing for you right now. So look into my eyes. Breathe.
I think he'll come in handy with your sister.
He was trying to. Oh, see, what happened is he stopped the vanquishing because he ended up in a key. Oh, Leo said, "Fuck no." Oh. Mind you, Phoebe being thrown around, dead, dying, and recovering. My shit be going through it. Damn. Every time he tries to prove he's good, something just gets in the way and takes him right 2 steps back.
God,
Leo, your work is very important.
not more important than my family.
Oh, they get in there.
Guys?
I mean, you're pregnant and you need me, and
But I could have been a little more patient.
Guys,
What?
Damn, boy, it worked. The chicken?
what?
Oui.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
They didn't even put no subtitle for that either.
So,
Why you smile like that?
did you get my flowers?
You sent in flowers?
Sorry I tried to strangle you. Right. So once again, our love was nearly fatal.
I never
Oh.
hurt you if I wasn't under her spell.
Most
this-
men, neither did I.
Yeah. You think he's gonna give up after this? That was my season 5 episode for Reaction to Charmed, and I'm gonna talk about Paige first, Phoebe and Cole, and then we can do Piper and Leo. Matter of fact, I might switch that. Let's talk about the big topics first instead. Piper and Leo, I feel like I'm already getting a sense of dread coming my way, honestly, because Charmed has not had me have any peace pertaining to relationships with Andy and Prue, to Phoebe and Cole, and now Cole and Phoebe are now done, as they're hinting, and I have accepted that they were going to actually go through this route after we figured out why he got possessed by the swords, and then the swords fully consumed him, and then consumed him fully again towards the end. Now we're watching Piper and Leo go through a relationship struggle, if you will, and I'm very nervous because I know that, like I said, like literally last season or even before that, like that Leo has some haters, and they said that Dan was a better option. And I'm seeing that this is where Leo starts to get this reason to direct from, because now the elder shade is about to come. Just want to let you know. Now, as she's pregnant, the elders are now calling him 50 fucking times a day. When in season 4, when we're dealing with the source, mind you, they were not even calling him up there as much as possible. These last episodes until today, he has to go up to them. You know how many times when they were like really dating and really getting into a relationship, the elders would call him every single second when they were kids or when they would do something, when they had to go on a date and they called him at the date. Every time they have a moment to themselves, the elders smell it and they call him up there. But the last few episodes, they have not called him. He would say, oh yeah, I'm going to go up to them. How many times every episode have I said, Leo, why are you going up to them? And now we're getting into the pinnacle moment of Piper's pregnancy. Now they're calling him up there 55 fucking times. And now they're having him go back on these potential future white lighter cases. Because if he can hear all those voices, why has he not been really actively going out there before? He's been more in the house with them in the morning with breakfast and eating and being around with them more, with helping them and making sure his priority is the Charmed Ones, yet he's not there to help the Charmed Ones, especially this fucking episode. When his wife has powers that are not fully consistent, the elders let that happen. It's almost as if they want her to fall out the fucking window and die. Like, why is the elders picking the most horriblest fucking times to have her come, or to have Leo come up there for nothing, especially when they gave him no information the whole previous episode before this? He would have to go up to them and tell him information every fucking time. But now they're calling him up there to provide nothing. Now they're just having Leo on speed dial. And I feel like this is only going to get worse. Yes, this episode helped them understand each other, but I feel like there's going to be more issues going to come pertaining to the longer the baby develops, but also the longer the white lighters want to be up their asses. Not to talk about Paige, I'm actually happy that we're doing this because Paige, obviously, she still has so much to learn and so much to adapt to. With season 4 being her not wanting to give up her human life to become a witch, to now her being a witch fully and giving up her white lighter half, because her white lighter half was what really had her fully dive in to being a social worker. It very much parallels the beginning of this season 4. For her to, like, by the end of season 4, embrace being a witch, to now she's embracing it so much she thinks that's the most important part of her, after being taught, like, we're not really being taught, but like being said, like witches, like us as witches, we have nothing left, it's all or nothing. And that's what she thinks it is. Like, once we had a situation where she couldn't 100% be in that social worker case, she gave up her job, her passion, to become a full witch. But even being a full witch, that's not going to satisfy you, because you can make as many spells as you want, perfect as many potions as you want, but you're going to come into different creatures, different demons, different species, different circumstances where some of those spells might not work, and you cannot always be prepared for what ifs. And for you to not have anything besides that, and for you to only care about making potions, that's going to be consuming. Once again, the other sisters have been there, done that. So like for her, she's going to have to obviously encounter that path where it's like she had to realize, like, well, hey, like, I can be more than just a witch. And in this sense, like, she almost, well, I think she practically did, barely gave a fuck about, the white lighter that she was supposed to say. What's her name, Michelle? Just fucking forgot it. But yeah, she pretty much didn't care. Like, she let her run away, let her run in the street, cause traffic, get locked up, and pretty much was like, well, I mean, I can't save her. I gotta worry about spells. She's a white lighter too, and she basically was seeming like, oh, well, I'm barely a white lighter. I'm just a witch. She was like, well, I can't do my, like, it's like once she stopped being a social worker, she just dropped that part of her. And you being a white lighter is essentially what saved so many people. You saved Cole last season when you was able to heal him when Leah wasn't. You was able to help Piper from literally dying this episode. You was able to snatch things from enemies and stuff to actually get the look back. Your white lighter half is just as important as you are a witch. And by this episode, she's like, I am, I thank y'all for making me realize that, I am also a white lighter, and I shouldn't forget that and just focus on being a witch, because yes, they're both important and they both work together as a team, and we need you to understand that. But now I'm really curious about what she's going to do. Like, is she going to give try being a social worker again? I feel like that thing is closed. Like, even though she loves helping people and being a social worker, I feel like it, like, I don't know, like, like when Prue loved her, like, her job, but then it reached a point where she was like, yeah, this is not, like, the vibe. I just feel like every time she tried to do something with her boss always, like, throws shade at her every fucking chance he gets. And he annoys me to where every time she tries to do her job, he makes it sound like she's not really doing her job until the job is really complete. And then he's like, oh, yeah, like, whatever. Like, the fact that he was like, yeah, you should work with Cole, even though at that moment she was like, me and Cole not close. He was like, I don't care. Get to work. And then he realized that a lot of these bosses in this universe is fucking trash, because they have him trying to push her to Cole, even though at that moment, like, Cole is not the source anymore, but she's still remembering him as the last time she saw him. And in her mind, she's like, he's only trying to do things for good deeds, and you didn't give a fuck. And then at the same way as we got Phoebe's boss talking about, so she don't give a fuck if you're in a divorce, get this article. These bosses are ass. At this point, how about we all just work at P3 and then get our money that way? Because this is just it. This is not it. You know? Like, we're out here being forced to work with people that we may not like, we may not have an agreement with, and these motherfuckers don't even seem to care. Okay. Last, let's talk about Phoebe and Cole. Obviously, I already talked about the boss and her being out of pocket to tell her to write a letter about her husband, and basically saying, or her ex-husband, or soon to be, and then for this lady to be like, I don't care, y'all clearly still love each other, so write the fucking article. It's nuts, because, like, yes, Phoebe still loves Cole, obviously. Like, she's not going to stop loving Cole. It's literally been maybe a couple months since the whole vanquishing thing happened, and she's been with him for at least about a good year or two. So it's not going to disappear overnight. So the fact, like, with divorces sometimes takes time. Sometimes takes years for it to be finalized. And these people around her don't seem to give a fuck. It's as if they're saying, like, oh, well, you love him, okay, yeah, you're still gonna have love for your husband or whoever you marry in some cases, especially when you really didn't have a choice but to do it. You know, you didn't even, like, like, that was her husband. She didn't even want to do this. She just had to, like, really accept him, like, he has to go. Cole was gone. Like, there was nothing in Cole. Like, everything else, every decision, source. And at that point, it wasn't Cole no more. It was a source. He had to go. Now Cole is back, and he's trying to prove to her that, like, he's not the same. This is not him. This is not the source. This is Cole. And everybody is seeing it as him just trying to make a name for himself. Like, he's trying to make a name out of himself here, because in some cases it is like that. Like, he's trying to accept, like, these good things. He's actually trying to speed the process up. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to gain as many accesses to good deeds to speed up the process, because to him, he wants to get back to everything, what everything was before the source took over his body. He wants to go back to the good old days where him and Phoebe were just together and in love, and everybody was a group, happy family. They had picnics and dinner dates and fighting evil. But now he can't have that, because Phoebe is traumatized about what happened a few months ago, about the source and everything, and her being pregnant with a demon spawn. She's traumatized by that. And so for her, she's seeing Cole try to forget everything that's happened, because honestly for him, it wasn't him. So, like, he's like, oh, well, it wasn't me. Like, it's the source. So, I'm me now, and I'm good. I'm here to, be here with you. I'm here to give us this next, we got another chance. And she's like, well, how many chances can we go through, like, you're a human half, yes, but that void, that empty part, is going to always have some type of demon or evil. We had Balthazar, we had the source. Now Cole has acquired about 100,000 demon powers. Practically, I don't know if it fills the demon void, but that demon essence has been collected in him. And she's like, this was another test to prove that maybe you could be good. Maybe we could have worked, but your powers, your demon essence have somehow altered her hypnosis or her kiss, and you end up being more powerful than the than the Siren. And once again, he realized, like, damn, like, I didn't want you to be right about it. Like, and things that I knew that was the case. Cole he didn't want Phoebe to be right about the relationship being over. He didn't want her to be right about it always being an evil speck that gets in their way every time. He didn't want to be right about that. And it said that this was the outcome. he was doing things to like gain up there that he's not evil, and then he does this biggest moment of like, hey, I'm good. You see, I just protected a white lighter, and I also discovered that Siren was behind this. The Siren comes and makes it worse for him. And by the end of the episode, I think he kind of sees it and kind of understands it. Do I think he's gonna let it go? Their relationship? Probably not, because this is the second episode in a row where it ends with him like having a realization about something pertaining to relationship. And the next episode he's coming back with like, I love you, I'm never backing down. Obviously last episode he let her go off with the guy so she can have another chance to let him in. Beginning of this episode he's out here with flowers, and in the end of this episode he's like, damn, I didn't want you to be right, but I'm going to stop using my powers, and start really being normal. But I think he's going to still love Phoebe. I don't know what's going to happen, because once again, this is still new. We're still early in the season, but maybe he will, be able to handle those demon essences, and maybe they will try. Who knows? But I think Phoebe is so traumatized that she's not going to give it a try, and I think it's going to be very, very complicated on Cole's part, because that's pretty much his whole everything is Phoebe, and I don't think he's going to process not having her in the way that he's had her before. Anyway, that's my reaction. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Charm reactions. Patreon link below for Charm, Teen Wolf, Nana, and Revenge reactions. 2 links when I upload. Till next time, make sure you say peace.